Hey everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to Walkabout Europe, the Football Manager 21 Journeyman save, where we have combined fitness and football manager. Because that's right, this is our last match, or potentially matches. But we are on the doorstep of winning the Premier League. We're as close as we can get to winning the Premier League. We're going to play Aston Villa today to see if we can seal the deal. Failing at that, we're going to play ahead until we end this episode with the Premier League title or have failed in trying to get it. But this will be the last match that we played. 9 seasons, 5 clubs, and it all comes down to this. Let's get started. So here we are, folks. There's not much to be said, really. We've only gone forward a little bit since our last episode, but let's take a look and just see what happened. We played, when we were last together, we beat Man City 3-1, of course. Although it was kind of an even match. Could have gone either way. 1-1 against the Wolves in our next match. We brought in Phil Foden off the bench. He scored a goal, gave us a 2-1 win. We did also, just of note, we beat Basel 5-0 in the first leg of the Europa Conference Kindergarten League semifinal. So looking pretty good that we're going to make that final. But Chelsea's continued their stumbling, bumbling ways. I think they drew their last match. Yeah, they won 2 and then they drew their last match. But the end result of all this stuff is that we've played 34 matches. Chelsea's played 36, and they're 6 points behind us. They win their last 2 matches. They'd have 83 points. But they also have to close a 17-point goal differential. If we get even a single point in our last 4 matches, we've got the Premier League. So we are as close as you can get without not officially having won the Premier League. Should be pretty cool. So I'm hoping we can get the deal done today. We play Aston Villa at home. We've been playing our second rotation. We'll go take a look at them in a second, though. I do want to take a quick look at the guess the point total competition because it is really close between 5 people. Let's go take a look. So here is our guess the point total competition. 5 contestants left in play. TaylorMade Gaming, Reggae Boy Gaming, Matthew Kelly, Raider Zach, and Dragon's 8 Our Name are the 5 people left. Not looking so promising for TaylorMade Gaming unless we lose all our last matches or only tie 1. Dragon's 8 Our Name, she needs us kind of to win everything. Then Raider Zach, Matthew Kelly, and Reggae Boy Gaming are all kind of combinations in between that. We're going to come back at the end. I'll talk about this at the end and do one more episode where we'll finish this up and talk about it too. But this is the last match we're playing with the series Walkabout Europe. So with that being said, let's jump right back in and get into the action. Alrighty, so there's not much to be said here. We're going to jump right into the action. Let's go take a look at our team. Now we're playing our second rotation. They're still done as well pretty much as our first rotation, although sometimes the end of the matches we have to bring in kind of Foden and Birdman to kind of get some goals and put us over the edge. But there are some names in here you know and love. Swinsky, Saint Etienne, he actually is our second highest goal scorer on the team right now. Our highest goal scorer, maybe? He's got a ton of goals. Over 20 goals in all competitions this year. And then we know Lakasevic from Saint Etienne from before, too. Oliver Twist plays goal all the time. And Cristiano Ronaldo, the interestingly named Nugen, out at right back for us as well. So still a team that's played, they've gotten their job done. But this isn't the best of our best here. Except maybe Leandrino could probably be on that team. But anyway, we're playing Aston Villa. They are in 15th place. We're at home. I'm going to go talk to them, see if we can get them excited about winning a Premier League title. And then we'll see you out on the pitch, hoping we can get it done in one match. All we need is a single point. All right, here we go. This is for all the marbles. McAllister on the left. We're moving forward. Bellingham to McAllister to Bogutz. I did tell them, I said, we win this and we win the Premier League. So we didn't mess around. We just said, let's go get it done. See if we can get it done. I feel like we're not going to win. I feel like we're going to lose. I really do. I don't know why. I just feel like it's not going to be that easy, maybe. But we'll see. Oh, we steal. Aston Villa, this is a tough ask for them, right? On the road. But McAllister. Our second team, to be fair, right? Our second team there's been very few matches where we've won by a lot with our second team playing. But let's see how we do today. Lakasevic in front. Tipped in. Yes! 8 minutes in, McAllister from the left wing puts us up. We are one step closer. I'll have to get a beverage for this, a beverage of joy. Lakasevic breaks away from that back. Off Bellingham's head, and McAllister, a nice clean volley. There we go. All right, highlight off the face-off here. All right, here they come. Here comes Keane. Just don't let them score right away, boys. Let's get another one. Turn it on. Coming right at us here. Shot. Oliver Twist handles it with ease. Boy, what a great acquisition Twist has been at goalkeeper. And I love his name, too. That was Reggae Boy Gaming that named him. That's really good. Sawinski, a goal machine, breaks in front, drills it in front. Another one! Lukasevich from the right wing off Sawinski's assist and a 2-0. We're only 10 minutes in. This is looking good. I mean, again, we only need a draw. Wow, a sliding, ugly goal, but we'll take it. Lukasevich doing whatever it takes to get the job done. Yeah. This could be the day. It actually, you know, it's kind of funny. You play a game, right? And, you know, it's a game, right? And so, I mean, you have to put it in that perspective, right? It's like you're watching little digits on a screen and stuff like that. But it is kind of amazing how kind of emotionally invested you get into it. And I've played, this is 9 seasons, and I think I played 7 last year or 8 last year with Football Manager 20, and then a few before that. To win the Premier League, that's going to be kind of cool. I mean, it's another one, Bellingham, McAllister. Top, I thought we were going to get 3 in front. Oh, Bellingham, 3-0. Party time. I think this is it. I don't want to, no, I guess I was going to say, maybe I'll go get a beverage at halftime, right? But you don't want to jinx it, right? You never open the beverages before it's all over, right? You don't even bring them, you don't even show them until it's all over. That's just asking for the football gods to stomp us down and stuff like that. So we're not going to mess with that. Bogarts and Ronaldo. The Bogarts, we go in front. Bogarts blasts one off. Nice save by Nevistic, their goalkeeper. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. This game does a lot of things pretty amazing. And its ability to kind of create a world full of players that you can get emotionally attached to, that you feel like they have personalities and stuff like that. And so with all that being said, it's kind of cool when good things happen like this. And so, I mean, that's one of the fun stuff. You get frustrated when you lose and when you win and stuff like that's good. But to have a season like this for the last season, I mean, I've never had a season like this in Football Manager. I mentioned that probably a dozen times this year, but this is the weirdest thing. Let's praise him. All right, let's just do a little bit of praisey happiness here. All right, but so so it will be kind of fun to see if we can build this up. It's got a quiet moment here. I'm not quite sure what to say, but up 3-0 at halftime. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I think it's feeling pretty good. I think we might have this. Okay, let's get one more. 4 would be, I think, the final. It's kind of like, well, I mean, again, even if we tie, we still get it. McAllister knocks it down. McAllister was a really good pickup. Getting him, I mean, he was, again, I think we got him for like 2 or 3 million. And I've been looking at him for a few years. He's 31. So if I were to stay and continue on, there's about 3 or 4 players that are kind of on their edge of their 30. Like White, we picked up, he's 31. We definitely need some improvements on our wings, our second-level wingers, if you would. Lukasevich has not been that good. And McAllister's 31. I don't think he's really going to be very good for much longer. We got Engby. He hasn't really worked. There's a shot. Wide. He hasn't really worked. So if I were going to stay, I would sell our older center back, Mepham. I would get a new center back. I'll go talk to people, then I'll be back here. All right, we're back for the second half. So I'd sell our center defender. I would sell the players that are old, and I would replace them with newer players that are younger. So we'd want like a defensive midfielder, center back, and 2 outside wingers, I think is what I'd be looking for if we were sticking around. But yeah, I think this is time. It's time to move on to Football Manager 22 for sure. But there still will be quite a bit to play. I mean, even after this match is over, I'll play forward. So I'm kind of talking about what I'll do now. The plan is to play forward to finish the season, and then let's not give up a goal. I want a clean sheet here. Last day. We'll finish the season. Oof, that's a good shot. Finish the season. We'll finish the FA Cup. We're gonna finish the Europa League. Be cool to win all 4. Even 3 of them would be pretty cool. I mean, we're playing Everton's a good team. They're going to be good in the FA Cup final. But, if we play our game, we kind of should beat them. Europa Conference League, I don't know who's in there, but I don't feel like... I mean, like we were beating Basel when we had Saint Etienne, right? So I feel like we should be able to beat the team that's in the final there. I mean, of course, you can lose to anybody and everything like that, but conceivably, we could get all 4. Be cool to finish up the Premier League with wins, too. Sawinski in alone. He usually doesn't miss these. Oh, nice. We're up 4-0 now. We're cruising. So we'll finish all that up. And then what I'm thinking for the last episode is we'll go back. We'll kind of sum up, we'll sum up this season. Then we'll go back and look at, skip through that. We'll take a retrospective look. I was actually looking back at Rositz, Verklemark, and Saint-Étienne and St. Gallen. Took a look at those. So we usually get these. So we'll go back and take a look at those and see how those clubs have done. And some of the players, like Verklemark, FM Greeno's nephew and stuff like that, what some of other named players have done. It's kind of interesting. We'll take, and then kind of, I think, take a look at our health aspect. That's kind of fun. So I think we got like a nice little 20-minute episode to just close it up. Take a look at the profile, take a look at some of the highlights and lowlights and stuff like that. So I think there's enough there. We want to kind of just put a nice big bow on this and end it up here. And then it's going to move over to Football Manager 22. I do have an idea for a save for that one that I want to jump right into. I think it's going to be a shorter save, probably like 1 season or so. And then like I did last year with number 5. Not offsides. McAllister, another one. Yeah, I think we got it. I think it's done. I think we have sealed the deal with style here. I think we can skip this. Let's go. 13. They've got 7 shots though. That's pretty good. Oh, Bellingham's out of gas. Let's replace him just so we don't have tired people here. So I'll be right back. Yeah, we just brought McIntosh in. Elliott's come back, but he's not really at full strength, so I'm not going to play. I don't want to play him too much, so we're playing McIntosh. Bogarts is out of gas. We'll sub him out now too. I'll be right back again. Oh, let's watch this first. Blocked. It's not a highlight. Let's make the sub. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Cristiano Ronaldo is actually hurt, so we're taking him out. Let's just keep playing. We'll make one more sub to kind of kill a little bit more time, but I think this is, yeah. This season worked out really well. I think, usually when you buy players, I might have mentioned this before. I think I might have mentioned it in some of the comments and things like that, but usually when you bring players in, you kind of make a mistake with a few of them, right? So like some of them work out, and if you get like 2 out of 3 right and they turn into good players, you feel pretty happy about that. But this year, literally every player we've brought in over the summer has played a role, has done well, and has kind of lived up to expectations, if not exceeding them. Even some of the players, like again, McAllister, who he's just done really well as our alternate left winger here. And just been great. I wasn't even thinking he would play out there, but he's just looked really good for us and filled in time. And so everyone we picked up, and we had a lot of injuries in the second third of the season. Sawinski again. Stopped. But we had enough depth now. And that big thing was, I think, of course, when we sold Feltre at the end of the season, when Manchester United came in and offered $119 million for Feltre. He was a great player. He was kind of like Foden's level of one of our best players and stuff like that. But honestly, I would rather have 120 million pounds than Feltre, because we got those 2 really good outside backs for him. So the offseason and then we got a couple other players. I think we bought 4 really good players, which instantly upped our depth, because we didn't need 1 good player. We needed 4 or 5 really good players. There it is. Yes. Do we get the trophy thing now? What's with this? Well done, lads. You have sealed the deal and the title with your performance today. Outstretched arms. There we go. Any individuals to praise? Let's praise Sawinski with the 7.9. McAllister out on left wing at 8.7. That's pretty good. Jude Bellingham, 7.9. Cristiano Ronaldo played hurt as well. Outstretched arms. You impressed me out there. Continue on. Do we get like a title thing? Congratulations, Zilla. How good does it feel to win the Premier League? I think I will show up for this one. I'm delighted. This is for the fans. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to skip. I'll be right back after this. All right, so here we go. Premier League. It's going to be here. Tottenham clinched Premier League title. We don't get the little trophy thing? Or is that like at the end of the season or something like that? Tottenham clinch Premier League title. Hang on one second. I will be right back. I'm going to go get a beverage. Back with a little bit of celebratory beverage here. That feels pretty good. So, Tottenham do the double. Oh, because we got the EFL Cup that nobody cares about. That's good. Cristiano Ronaldo injured 1 to 2 days. That's no problem. Board is delighted with the vision progress. Board is delighted you have achieved one of the objectives laid out in the club's vision. Tottenham celebrates success. It's just a big bundle of inbox joy. Manager pleases board in Premier League win. The Tottenham board declared they're satisfied to have finally won the competition after so many barren years. Wow, that's right. When's the last time Tottenham have they won? Wait, what? Have they won? So this is the first win ever? Really? There must be a win in here. Oh, there it is. 1960, 1961. Wow. That's a long time ago. That's pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see you in our next episode. So just kind of going ahead, we're going to do, this is our last match. Thank you so much for watching through so many matches for this. We will play. We've got 5 matches left and potentially Europa Conference League kindergarten final. Not going to come back for this. I'm going to come back. We'll talk about how they went through. We're going to do a retrospective look at other teams. We'll take a look back. We'll take a look at the health aspect of it and how that's gone. And then we will wrap up this series, Walkabout Europe, its final episode in our next episode. Thank you so much for watching along. If you've enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We'll see you again in a couple days for the final finale, the grand wrap-up episode of this series. Thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Bye.